occasionally he'll say something like what he just said, which makes me embarrassed to be seen in public.
Well,
I gotta say. James Corden, kiss my ass.
Yeah, kiss our ass. I mean, what are we doing now? Where are we headed, David? I mean, we're like in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Well,
Do they actually have food here?
Yeah, they do have food. Yeah, actually,
Awesome.
we have finally got a regulation passed so we can actually have food served publicly around here. It was really awesome.
Well, because I'm hungry.
Well, I know that, and that's the thing. We're gonna get you some.
I need to get my blood sugar up.
We're gonna get your blood sugar up. We're gonna get you some wonderful nutrition, and I know you're wanting to eat good and healthy. So we have actually a fantastic food co-op nearby.
Awesome.
That it's kind of like a little mini Whole Foods, and see that isn't that the interesting thing? I could say mini Whole Foods, and you have an instant concept of it.
No, totally. And not only that, how much does Whole Foods own that space?
Totally.
I mean, talk about branding here.
Yeah.
That, I can't tell you how many times I've been in someone's neighborhood and they say to me, I say, well, where are you going to go? Well, we got this place like Whole Foods. And it's not Whole Foods. And half the time I'll say to them, so what's the name of the place? And I go, I don't know. It's like Whole Foods.
Except if it's not as good as that, then you have to call it Half Foods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That could be true. But I've actually become a very big fan of Whole Foods the last year or so. But
let me ask you this.
Okay.
Besides the proximity, isn't it also the fact that you can not only get stuff to bring home, but actually they have those incredible salad bars, sort of food bars, where you can then do that. You could sit down. It's efficient. You're in and out. You're not compromising on quality, but you're getting all the convenience.
No. Of course there's that, because that's the brand.
Yeah.
That's what the business is. That's what they have. But going back to our conversation that we had earlier about convenience or about taking away the friction. So, how does that get solved? I mean, I was driving to visit my family recently for my niece's wedding. And I was joking, but I'm in a lot of traffic. I don't want to pull over. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, when is Starbucks going to be able to take a drone and deliver coffee into my car? I mean, now, I was joking.
He's really a very, very demented individual. I mean, overall, he's a good guy. He's well-intentioned, and he has some good ideas and stuff. But occasionally, he'll say something like what he just said, which makes me embarrassed to be seen in public.
Well,
I gotta say.
Now let me redirect it. So, obviously, I was not expecting a drone delivery. But the point is we're all looking to take away the friction. We're all looking to have things when we want it. I would be eating Whole Foods more if there were more Whole Foods near me. Now, they can't necessarily afford or have the budget to build another store in every single area that I wanted. But I believe that one of the reasons Amazon is so successful is not just the customer experience and not just the customer service, but it's their ability to deliver products so frictionlessly.
When Ted is talking about no friction, he's talking about no friction on the part of you and I as consumers.
Yes.
But the interesting dichotomy is almost the little Zen-like, is that to get there often actually requires on the part of the organization, the company, to engage friction, to actually be willing to take what is the comfortable, what's the this, what's the that, and then go, okay, how do we challenge that? How do we challenge those levels of comfort, those levels of complacency? Because I will tell you, I am a firm believer that complacency absolutely is the enemy of progress. And if you're going to engage in complacency, someone's going to kick your ass because you're basically asleep on the job.
Well, one of my, a little bit off the topic, but one of my favorite quotes from Joan Baez is that action is the antidote to despair. So I think that
absolutely.
You're making a great point, and it also goes to us personally. Like, if I'm having a bad day and I'm harping on things that are bothering me, if I get up and do something, I feel better about it. But
not only but take that one step further. I find if you get up and actually
take action,
not only take action, but effectively help someone, actually be of benefit to someone, not feel like what's going to make me feel better, but outwardly
do good for others without expectation of anything directly in return.
Exactly. And man, it's like, as far as I'm concerned, that is the cure-all we have in our culture.
Time out. Are we going to Menominee Market Food Co-op? Holy cow, is that the Whole Foods of Menominee?
That's the Whole Foods of freaking Menominee.
So back just real quick before we stop, to cover what David just brought up about how to get rid of friction for us. Sometimes there's more friction for the company. is something you got to think about. And that goes towards, as consumers, we don't care. I don't care how many problems you have. I don't care what goes on internally.
It's true.
I don't care how hard it is for you to fix something. My view as a consumer is just fix it. And as a brand, you have to take that in consideration. And you have to give me a break when I say I need you to do something that's really hard to do. Well, if you can't do it, then don't just say I can't do it. Explain to me so I have some insight into what that challenge is.
And that you gave a damn enough to actually make
take that
that
time.
effort.
Yes.
That's right. All right.
Make it a great one, everybody.
Yo, baby.
Yeah.